And the butler didn't do it.
The butler didn't do it.
Some things are afoot, and if he didn't do it, someone else has had to do it. A storm is here. We're surrounded by a lake. The house is dreary.
The weekend is a big mistake.
Some things are afoot. Something very scary. Let it please another sherry. Something is quite
Butler didn't do it, butler didn't do it, butler didn't do it, butler didn't do it.
No, I'm not bound by superstition. I'm forced to admit the supposition. Without a quiz, that something is
What say a little pop of cherry? What say a little bit of song? When one has a little pop of cherry, what can possibly go wrong? In a moment of unpleasantness, we never should pursue it.
Ho-ho! Righto! Not to it!
For we're quite protected by the one who knows just how to do it.
Chair.
So you'll never find us in an agitating state. Here's to another spot of cherry, raising our glasses in a song. When one has another spot of cherry, nothing in the world, in the whole United Kingdom, nothing in the world could be wrong, could be wrong. Some things are afoot, and the butler didn't do it. How could the butler do it? Something is quite amiss.
Don't be bound by superstition.
We're forced to admit the supposition. Without a quiz, that something is a...
Exploding stairs are rather rare. You just don't find them everywhere.
Without a quiz, that something is a...
Considering the way he died, I don't think it was suicide.
Without a quiz, that something is a... The situation's not the best for someone who is a weekend guest. Without a quiz, that something is a...
And the butler didn't do it. Murder, a very serious business.
God, a murder! A ranker's retreat!
Perhaps two.
What do you mean?
Remember Clive's last words?
Dinner is served.
Lord Ranker is dead!
Stop! The stairs are now quite safe. Doctor, you see to Lord Ranker. I think it best we all remain together.
What if he needs help?
He knows his business. We can better use you down here. As we're going to spend some time here, I think it best we remove Clive to another room.
Well, I'm not spending time here. I'm going. Oh, but you can't leave. None of us can leave. Clive said the bridge is impassable. You've only the word of a dead man for that. Send someone to make certain.
We will do that, but with order. First, we will remove Clive. Master Nigel, will you assist Flint in removing Clive to, the library?
Well, is there anything I can do to help?
Keep the sherry glasses filled, my dear, and take some for yourself to soothe the nerves.
That's what I need, all right.
I believe I could do with something a little stiffer.
Good idea. You will have to lead the scouting party to survey the bridge.
Scouting party? By Jove, I haven't led a scouting party since I fought against the Fuzzy-Wuzzies.
It's gonna do with us.
Shall I set off now?
No, wait until we know Lord Ranker's condition.
Oh, as you say. By Jove, I wish I'd had you in India. With your head and my heart, those Fuzzy-Wuzzies would have ended up...
Dead. Lord Ranker is quite dead. But how?
His heart.
He had a bad heart.
It was a heart attack.
It was a revolver discharged at close range.
I trust you didn't touch the revolver.
Certainly not. There was no revolver to touch.
I see. God, the master murdered.
Dr. Graben, how long would you say my uncle has been dead?
It's difficult to tell. 3 hours, probably less.
3 hours? But then that would mean he was shot while we were in the house.
Oh, ridiculous.
I agree. I heard no gunshots.
Well, it's an old house. The walls are thick.
And the revolver was muffled.
Most likely.
But who would have wanted to kill my uncle?
A murderer, good or bad, usually has a motive.
Quite true. And what might this motive be?
I have always been partial to revenge, passion, lust, and greed.
Recently, on my visits to Lord Ranker, I have noticed an inexplicably tense atmosphere between him and one of his servants, Clive.
Right, Doctor. Clive was completely devoted to my uncle until
Clive's wife passed away.
Here now, Clive always said his missus had been worked too hard.
And then the motive was revenge. Well, I, for one, don't think he done it.
I don't think he done it. I did it either, my dear. Why not? Because Clive has also been the victim of foul play.
Then the murderer could be, say, miles from here by now.
Unless he found the bridge impassable.
But that would mean the murderer is still on the island.
Or in this house.
Then I think we should brave the storm and find out.
Just as I had planned, Colonel Gibb.
What? What? Oh, time for the scouting party. Yes, come along, men. Up and Adam. Flint, we shall need rain gear. And lanterns. Doctor, you and young Nigel here will take the road to the bridge and survey the battlements from there. Flint, you will be my aide-de-camp. We'll make a wide sweep of the island and rout the enemy from his entrenchments. We will then reconnoiter at the iron gates. Now, you have your orders, men. Into the fray. Come on, quick march, quick march, quick march, quick march. Come on, pick him up there. Don't give up the chalet.
They didn't wear rubbers. They'll muck up the carpet when they come back.
If they come back.
I'm hungry. Dinner's cold. And what ain't cold's burnt.
But, Letty, couldn't we have some biscuits with our sherry?
Yes, Mum.
Well, Nits.
I'm afraid to go in there. Oh, I'll go with you.
Careful, girls!
I'm terribly frightened.
Nonsense.
So the gentlemen have left us completely unprotected.
We'll make do.
But I'm a mere woman.
Paul! Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who rules the colonies, said there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Most apropos words are these. Though we're women, that is clear, we will somehow persevere. Paying heed, though we're distraught, to Mr. Roosevelt's thought. Don't be afraid. When you can be courageous, why be afraid? High spirits are contagious, carry on. Don't be afraid. There is no need to cower, why be afraid? It's not our darkest hour, carry on. Oh dear. When the day is bleak and your knees are weak, till your cares away before. Hip, stiff, upper lip, carry on. Do not condone emotions that are skittish. You're not alone. Remember, we are British. Carry on, Lady Grace. Carry on. These spare should do nicely.
That's all. You can't expect me to use that.
Of course, my dear.
You see, that's all well and good, but you see, I cannot appear to hide my fear, and I admit to having qualms. When the moment's tense, I view the offense just perspirating palms. Rubbish! Do not condone emotions that are skittish. You're not alone. night must come a dawn. Where there's hope, there's life, don't forget your strife. And remember, carry on, just be afraid. When you can be courageous, why be afraid? High spirits are contagious, carry, carry, we shall carry on. Carry on, are your tensions taut, are your nerves distraught? Are you looking pale and wan? Leave the courage cup, keep your pack down up, and remember, carry on! I'm not afraid, you'll never see me cry. Why be afraid? Oh no, there is no need to cower. Why be afraid? It's not our darkest hour. Carry, carry, we shall carry on. Carry on! Never wear a frown when you're feeling down. After night must come the dawn. Pooh, pooh, pip, pip, stiff upper lip. And remember Queen Victoria. To what can do?
Drat, my letter's running.
Returning to the scene of the crime, eh?
I beg
They always do that, you know, advance, villain.
I say,
Oh, the poor fellow is wringing wet. He'll catch his death.
an angel of mercy.
He'll catch more than that when we turn him over to the authorities.
I'm a bit confused.
We're not young men. We've been far too clever for you.
You don't seem to understand.
Oh, quiet, harbinger of evil! Letty, bind his hands and feet.
By myself? I'd rather not, miss.
Lady Grace, I have uncovered assist Letty, if you will. Hold fast, Violet.
I think it's possible you have me confused with someone else.
I said quiet. We know more about you than you think, and we need hear none of your cunning lies.
Gentle miss, I appeal to you.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Can you do nothing?
Don't cut off his circulation.
Thank you.
Don't be taken in by his wiles, my dear. The hardest criminal can on occasion display charm.
Oh, but Miss Tweed.
Ah, Letty! I believe I hear the men without it.
Now, don't knock up the carpet.
We covered every inch of the island.
The ragged waters have washed up the bridge completely.
We found not a trace of the enemy.
The murderer seems to have vanished into thin air.
Only to reappear.
Who is this?
If my deductions are correct, this is our man.
So, this is our murderer.
Murderer? Is that what you... Murderer?
Oh, please don't say anything else.
But what would be his motive?
Simple. He has a letter on his chest. He is a college student. College students are notoriously impoverished. He came here hoping to steal something of value. Was discovered by Lord Raker. Oh, and immediately did him in.
Oh, but what about the...
Quiet, my dear, I haven't finished. Therefore, I deduce that this young man is not only a college student and a thief, but a murderer as well. Letty, I believe if you will search his knapsack, you will find the weapon.